What's up, Wikimaniacs? It's your boy Josh here, reporting from Milan, Italy. Welcome to the Am I the Asshole Olympics. I'll carry the torch for us. What's going on, Wikimaniacs? I'm just going to use their background singing for the intro this week, I think. That's...
Whoa. Apologies.
It's a combination of the Olympic song as well as the Krabby Patty reveal. You know
yeah. That was great. We didn't even rehearse that. That was awesome. What's up, Wikimaniacs? The Olympics start today. That's super cool.
Whoa.
The winter ones, which, you know, in my opinion, I like more, but I don't know how you guys feel.
Down in America, that's the Olympics that don't fucking matter, unfortunately.
That's true.
Tough. That's tough.
That's tough.
You guys medal
could not care less.
You guys
the fuck
do
we
pretty
gotta
well.
look forward to curling?
Curling's great.
Curling is low-key. I kind of got into it.
Curling's great once every 4 years to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not watching the Scotties.
Everything's
or
great every
but,
4 years.
Yeah. But you got hockey. You got the crazy, you know, where they just go downhill and fly off of a giant jump, like the skiers.
What are the other sports besides ski? Do they have snowboarding?
Bobsledding.
Oh, dude, bobsledding looks crazy.
Oh, snowboarding, that's Chloe Kim, right? She's she's really good. I think she got gold.
Oh yeah.
She's recently dating Miles Garrett, I believe. I could be getting the names completely wrong.
We're just spreading misinformation. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do it. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm a single father for the whole week.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was
single
late.
Dad who works
no jobs.
Well, this is a job, technically.
That's true.
Every time I say this isn't a job, you guys quickly correct me. So I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we do pay taxes and shit because of this.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. But
it doesn't feel like
it's just hanging out with you guys all the time.
Hanging with the buds.
Yeah, I mean, after the third hour of hearing myself talk, it does feel like a job, but
the producing part does put a real job feel on it, for sure. For sure.
That's the only time. But yeah, do you guys have anything you want to start with the podcast with? I know I kind of derailed us with the Olympic intro.
Oh, no worries. Don't let these happy times let you forget that it's still fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump, all of that shit.
Yeah, what about the merch, Sean? Where are we at with the merch?
The merch is, true story, I'm fucking slammed with homework and quizzes. And the second thing is, we wanted to, oh my God, I wish I could give a shout out. I don't have Discord open. Somebody, and you will get a shout out whenever we do use it, made an amazing Animorphs Josh design. Just the fucking best. And it even had the weird middle section where it's...
My face is all fucked up.
Yeah, where Josh's face is fucked up. It's so good. But we're thinking, you know, since it's a big lupus vibe on that design, we need to donate to a lupus, research, a charity involved with lupus. But we already have a February charity locked in place, so we can't use that design. I will scour the Discord for a design.
We could always re-release some merch.
I was gonna say it's Valentine's season. Just re-release.
Oh, we could release Valentine's.
Yeah, Valentine works.
Fuck it. I'll do that tomorrow after I take my quiz. I will say I want to die right now. This is grad school, not grade school, different. Grad school is slowly already killing me. But
Billy Madison, you went back to grade school.
How crazy of a twist would that have been?
That would be wild.
Like 2 years later when I graduate, it's a diploma, and you're like, I thought you said grad school. I said, oh, no,
grade school.
I meant grade school.
Yeah, grade
one, graduated
actually.
from 5th grade.
My master's of grade school.
Yeah.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader now, Sean?
No. Unfortunately not.
No. Well, Sean, thank you for those updates. We appreciate it. But yeah, if you want, give us a like, subscribe. If you listen to the podcast, give us a review if you like the podcast. With that, we'll get started with the first story here. Cross-posted by Stormbreaker021 on r/ Reddit on Wiki. The title is, Am I the asshole for ending a date after a harmless question?
That question was
It
not
was a
harmless.
Hate to say it.
What do you think the question was? I do want to get your take on that.
I don't know. Fucking thoughts on ice.
How you like your eggs, fried
How
or
you like your
fertilized?
eggs? Yeah.
I think I'd stay for that question. If that was the exact question, that wording, I'd be
Start
like,
dancing together. Hey.
How you like your eggs, fried or fertilized?
Hey.
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 I don't think it was that.
No, it was definitely not.
I'll spoil it for you. It was not that.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Next story.
That's it. We're done.
Oh, wow.
All right. So last night I met a guy off the apps for a dinner date. We arrived at the restaurant, exchanged pleasantries, and ordered our drinks and food. After about 5 minutes, he leans over to me and asks me, quote, "Are you a man?" I was shocked. For context, I'm very much a woman. Long hair, curvy, was wearing a cute dress, makeup, the whole deal. However, I'm also about 178 centimeters in height, which is 5'8" in height, which is not that tall. I don't think that's crazy.
I wish I was 5'8", motherfuckers.
Well, but you know what I mean. It's not like crazy tall. He swore that he was not trying to offend me. Quote, "You're just so tall for a woman," he said.
God damn.
Still, I felt like he had just slapped me. So I politely excused myself from the table, paid for my drink, canceled my food order, wished him a good rest of the night, and left. At the time, I was upset and convinced the man was an idiot. Now I've had time to cool down. I'm wondering if I overreacted. His tone wasn't negative or accusatory, and there's nothing wrong with being trans. So am I the asshole for immediately bailing?
No, the man was an idiot, so you shouldn't feel sorry about that at all.
I don't think this is you're being anti-trans right now.
No.
Because even if you had transitioned, you're still a woman. You know what I mean? So the insinuation of "are you a man" is insulting, whether you've transitioned or you're born a woman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. Yeah, I think you may have felt so bad you tried to flame yourself there. I don't think that's the case. I don't think you're transphobic. I think that this guy's just an idiot.
Yeah, and even like that aside, the fact that you had that date, some guy asked you like a question that you were weirded out with, and you're like, "Hey, I kind of don't vibe with you." You have all the reason in the world to be like, "I'm not going on a second date with this guy." That's your choice.
There's quite literally a million weird questions you could be asked.
Right.
And, you'd be fine to leave.
Right. Like icebreaker questions or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, it feels like he was trying to insult you. And the reason, his reasoning being like, "Oh, just because you're kind of tall." Like, well, I mean,
You're
Okay.
5'8".
5'8".
Various people have different heights. Like, hello,
Right.
like
This man
fucking
has never
people
seen a WNBA game in his life.
Seriously.
5'8". That's fucking unheard of.
This is crazy.
That's crazy. I feel like there were tall women in high school and in college.
Anywhere.
I don't know why this is a strange circumstance. I wonder if he was
And like my group of
Homeschooled? I don't know.
group of like volleyball friends, every single woman like towers over me just because they're so goddamn tall.
Right.
yeah.
It's just insane to be like, only men can be taller than 5'8".
For real.
What the fuck?
That reminds me of somebody like parroting like alpha male podcasters.
Mm.
And there was a guy and he was like, any height over 5'10" actually low key might be gay because like
What?
Oh,
he was like, because what else are you looking up there for? Like other dudes? And they were like, Jesus Christ, this is so dumb. But also the fact that this would be not
This is what
unheard
this
of to
guy's
see
thinking.
on the Alpha Male podcast.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Isn't like some sort of alpha male podcast is saying now like even having sex is gay nowadays?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think they really hate women.
Yes.
Every
Jesus.
clip I see is them really hating women, but then also hating gay men and only liking other alpha. It's a confusing niche.
It's a weird cult.
I don't quite understand it, and I'm glad. I'm glad for that.
I'm pretty sure they don't even understand it themselves.
Oh, no. They don't understand what the world around them.
Yeah, pretty disconnected from reality, I would say those people.
So Reddit deemed not the asshole. And Charcoal Hibiscus said, I was once at a restaurant listening to one guy who was clearly bummed tell another guy why his newish girlfriend broke up with him. He was like, it just came up in conversation and I told her sister was really hot. And his friend was like, bro, you can't say that, bro.
Unfortunately, men might be dumb. It might not just be alpha males. It could just be
just men in general.
A lot of men, unfortunately, might
honestly,
be dumb.
I just think people are stupid in general.
That's true. It's pretty genderless. A lot of dumb people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The commenter continues, says, anyways, I'm imagining in my head this guy having a similar exchange with his dude friend of the following week after this date.
What I am fearful of is that man at that date was like, I guess that was a man.
Like confirming his own biases.
He's like, my bias has been confirmed.
Oh my God.
And I guess I just have to be upfront with my questions going forward.
And now he's going to be a dick.
And then he goes into the manosphere of
why does no one ever want to go on a second date with me?
the male loneliness epidemic or whatever the fuck it is.
They need to be more lonely.
Not lonely enough.
Questions, for real.
Alpine Cone comments, listen, in any context, what he said was rude. There are two possibilities. One, he knew it was rude, and the fact that he pretended it wasn't doesn't change that. His intention was to throw you off guard, affect your self-esteem negatively, so he had an easier chance of manipulating you going forward. This is not a man you should ever let into your life under any circumstances. And possibility number two, he's so out of tune with normal societal behavior that he's not a good match for you. This doesn't make him evil or unredeemable, but he's not a good partner for you right now. Also, he has a strange idea about women's bodies and what is or isn't normal, and that smells like sexism to me. Either way, you were right to leave.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying, or trying to at least say in the first thing, where it's kind of just like presenting as a woman. You're on the app as a woman.
Mhm.
There is no probable situation where that question is appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
this next one is posted by Topical Cement on Am I the Asshole? And the title is, Would I be the asshole if I told my neighbor that I can see everything?
oh no.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not gonna lie. As someone that walks around their house almost nude, I'm kind of on your neighbor on this side, but also, yeah, maybe curtains are needed on your neighbor's end.
Fair.
But also, sunlight is nice on the skin. I don't know what to say.
I don't know if I just live in a white ass neighborhood, but like when I used to live in San Diego, where a lot of people are like mixed backgrounds, I ain't never seen an open window in my life. But now that I live in the burbs, when it's like generally fucking safe here, and I'm like, why can I see through your living room, people? Like, this is some weird shit. This is some caucasity behavior you guys got going on.
I do like an open window. I'm not gonna lie.
During the day, I do. I
grew up in the burbs.
no.
I think I love an open window. I love the sunlight.
This is just growing up from like not a safe neighborhood. Everything is closed. Everything is not. The only time I like peek through the window is if there's some shit going on outside and I want to snoop.
Yeah, I'm walking in my boxers with no curtains. Unfortunately,
This
it's
is a
just
good visual for everyone listening.
it's not. But it's I'm speaking my truth.
Yeah. And we appreciate
And I'm
it.
tired of acting like it's not the best way to live.
I do that right now, but not open windows.
The duality of man. Both naked, but we close our windows or we don't.
Yeah. I'm always in my boxers, not naked, never butt naked.
Okay,
I feel
fair.
like that's too dangerous to live like.
What if there's a fire?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, boys, let's hop into it here. So, not totally sure if this fits here, but I would like some advice about how to broach this subject with my neighbor. I live in an apartment complex and we have a floor-to-ceiling windows. I have a neighbor who lives a few doors down. We have spoken maybe 5 words to each other. The thing I don't know how to bring up to her is her window faces my windows in a pretty weird angle. So anytime I look out my own window, it's like a perfect view of her apartment. Recently, she's been walking around a lot less clothed, going to the bathroom with the door open, things like that. So anytime I look out my window, it's just right there. I'm literally not trying to be a creep. I'll be checking to see if a friend is pulling up or watching the birds with my cat, whatever it is. but it's the first thing I end up seeing. I've been mulling over how to bring this up in any of our elevator rides together, but I have no idea if I should just let it be or tell her that her windows are just as visible as mine are. You can also see directly into my apartment if you're walking down the block, so I installed blackout curtains that only I open for light for my plants. So would I be the asshole if I just straight up told her that I can see her bazongas every night? Maybe don't word it like that, but
Definitely don't say bazongas.
Nah, definitely award it like that. It's like, hey, yo, neighbor, I could see your bazongas every night.
I don't know if you approach them. Maybe you just leave a letter by the door, and you could be any one of the neighbors on that side of the apartment complex. You're not strictly you. So that could be an option, or you could just I don't know, not look. I don't know. As someone that is walking around, as someone who is your neighbor, I would say just mind your business. I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Okay, first off, I'm saying OP is not the asshole if they wanted to approach it to the neighbor, because I think with like an apartment, it's because everyone has like a shared space. I think it would have been a little bit different story if this is like a house, right? Because it's like you're just passing through. Like, go ahead, you can mind your own business at your own house. Maybe don't look at that direction or something. But in an apartment setting where it's so close together, where you have a shared space with a bunch of people, I would definitely approach that subject as like, all right, I do want to enjoy looking outside, and I don't want to come off as a creep to you. I'm just giving you a warning now. So if you see me staring outside, I'm not staring at you. I just happen to be enjoying the amenities of staring at the window, as opposed to like, if this was your neighbor that you own a house with, it's like, all right, well, you can possibly look away, but in an apartment, it is kind of difficult.
Here's what you do. You start doing the same fucking shit and then see if she does it. And then you'd be like, oh shit, you could see through, I could probably see through yours then. We should probably stop.
And then she comes up to you and says, I can see your bazongas every night.
Second thing, maybe the neighbor has a low key of a kink of being stared at by other people. So,
like Sean.
I don't have the kink, brother. I just like when
Loves
John
the open
poops
windows.
naked. I don't know. The sunlight on your skin, is there something wrong with that? I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong
with
pooping
it.
naked. That shit's freeing as
Hey, I
hell.
would never kink shame.
Again, not a kink. Nothing sexual about it. It's the human body. Don't be such a prude, John.
I would say, and I don't think it's a kink, because I imagine they just maybe don't know.
They
But
probably don't. Yeah.
I would say, even if it is a kink, I think you're more obligated to let them know, because like
I'm
you're
not into this
you're
shit.
an unwilling
Yeah.
participant in this.
Yeah.
So,
For sure. I think a note, because I'm sure if you
Yeah.
could see, other neighbors could also see.
Yeah, some of the comments said note would be a good idea. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, that'd be creepy. Just a note, hey, I can see you every night. Like, weird.
Avoided nicer than bazongas.
Yeah, you're selling me on it more, Sean. Just the comments, I was like, that could be creepy. I don't know.
Just be like, hey, concerned neighbor was trying to look out to see if a friend was arriving. Saw your boobs. Would rather not.
Or just letting you know. I don't know what. Like, it depends on what you want out of this.
Maybe attach a robe to the note.
Well,
Or
that's doing the most.
They get a gift, and they, they're inconvenienced, but with a
Okay.
gift. So then convenienced yet again.
So Reddit deemed not the asshole, and Dr. Chims said not the asshole, but just be direct and tell her in a way that doesn't make you seem creepy. Be like, hey, just a heads up, your apartment is very visible from my window, so other people can probably see in as well. Might want to install some curtains for privacy like I have, or something along those lines. Don't broach the subject by telling her you've seen her hanging out with the girls hanging out, though. So, yeah, I mean, that's maybe fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of my reaction if somebody told me this. I'm going to be like, I won't
Or
be doing that.
if you're gonna, or if you're gonna approach it with the note situation and you don't want to be that neighbor, just be like, hey, I just hope you know that there are kids in this apartment space, and would appreciate it if you don't like.
Well, then it feels like you're shaming them. I think this way is probably better, because it's just like, hey, just so you know, here's the information.
It's true.
I've given you the information. I'm not shaming you.
You could be like, hey, your next door neighbor was telling me that they could see me through my windows. have you noticed that? Can you see me through your windows?
Mm.
And then she'll be like, oh no, I haven't. I'll check out next time I go.
And then next time you go
then you could be like, oh yeah, I'll see if I can see into yours too.
All right, here's my final solution. Get a cut up board of like John Cena just staring outside the window.
No, Taylor Swift in that one YouTube video.
Or Jared from The Office, or what the fuck? Not Jared. From Silicon Valley. Just have them just like staring at the window like this. And if the neighbor gets creeped out, then they might have to install some shit.
I was talking about the Taylor Swift love story, I think it is, with the music video.
Yeah,
where she's holding the sign to the
or you just get a cutout of a random person with binoculars, and then that'll really creep them out.
Right,
sure.
really, really freak them out. I gotcha. So the last comment here from Bryler123 says, you would be the asshole or not the asshole. I would like to know and would appreciate being informed, though I almost think it would be better if it was a note or letter, because she will get frustrated thinking about all the things that she's done and all that you've seen. Writing a letter may make her dissociate from you, quote, watching her, so it might preserve the neighborly friendship. So like you were saying, Sean, it kind of gives you that level of separation from the situation. But yeah, it's like this comment you're saying. It's like, I would appreciate knowing, so maybe she would as well. And I think that's all you got to do, just so that, the one time you're looking at birds with your cat, she doesn't see you and go, what the fuck?
She sees her neighbor holding his cat.
Yeah.
Hey, kitty, look at that titty.
Him and his cat are both horny? This is crazy.
I think OP's a woman too.
Her and her cat are horny? This is crazy.
All right, let's move on to the next one here. Posted by Dangerous Display 138.
Wow, is this OP? Is this OP from the second story that we just read?
Hey, I'm purposely showing my naked body to my neighbor.
Bazongas to all my neighbors. Thoughts?
Crazy. So this one is titled, Am I the Asshole for Changing My Locks? After my friend admitted he made a copy of my key for emergencies.
Hell no!
What the fuck?
That was a distinct no. So we're going to move into the story. I, 32 male, live alone. One of my closest friends, 31 male, Derek, has helped me a lot over the years, and I've helped him too. And about a month ago, I had to travel for work for a week and asked Derek if he could stop by my place a couple times to feed my cat and make sure everything was okay. He said sure, so I gave him my spare key. When I got back, everything seemed fine. I thanked him and asked him for the spare key, and he handed it back. Then, about a week later, we're talking, and he casually mentions, like it's nothing, that he made a copy of my key while he had it. His exact vibe was, just in case. He said he didn't want to lose the only spare while I was out of town, and also since I live alone, it's smart for someone to have a backup for emergencies. He also said he meant to tell me about it, but forgot.
You're kind of shady, Derek. Hell nah.
I could understand maybe if, your friend is somebody that loses a bunch of things, like made it, but then you give that key and the new spare key back whenever your friend arrives.
Well, I think you don't do it without asking them in the first place. Being like, hey, are you cool if I make a spare?
You got to get the ghost signal first.
Yeah. Making it and then forgetting. I don't know if you forgot, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah. Either way, bad.
Yeah. So this immediately made me uncomfortable. I'm not even saying I think Derek is planning to do anything shady, but I didn't ask him to make a copy of my key, and now he has access to my place indefinitely. I asked if he still has the copy, and he said yes, but acted like I was being dramatic, and said he'd never use it unless it was an emergency.
I'd be like, list the emergencies that you think are appropriate.
What's on
let's
that
go
list?
through it together, brother.
You don't answer my text in 10 minutes. I'm breaking that door down. I told him I'm not okay with that and asked him to give me the copy of the key. He hesitated and said he didn't have it on him, but he'd drop it off. A couple days go by and he still doesn't.
Nah, hell no, bro. This guy's shady as hell.
I brought it up again and he got annoyed and said I was acting like he broke it into my house. He kept pushing the "it's for your safety" thing and said changing the locks would be paranoid and a waste of money. What really tipped me over was when I ran into Derek's girlfriend at the grocery store and she joked about my cat. I asked how she even knew about my cat, and she said Derek showed her a video from inside my apartment when he was feeding them. That's not illegal or anything, but it made it click that my place is being treated casually and I don't like it. So I changed my locks. I told him afterwards, and I also told him I still want the copied key back, even if it doesn't work now, because the whole point is I never agreed to him having it. Now he's mad and says that he was trying to be responsible and that I basically told him I don't trust him. A couple mutual friends think I'm being dramatic because it's Derek.
God, what the hell is up with these friends?
And others think making a copy without asking is a huge boundary issue. So am I the asshole for changing the locks over this?
No. And you cut off Derek. You cut off like all the friends that agreed with that as well. It's like, dude, if there is something that you need to be done, right? Or like you want Derek to watch your cat, you ask. And Derek will then go there. And then once the transaction or the favor is done, you return the key. I've had instances where like my friends were like, hey, I'm going to leave you my car keys. Do you mind just like taking care of it? Like when I'm gone, I'm like, yeah, dude. I once never used their car. If like, you know, I've never touched it. The only time I'll turn it on is just like, hey, do you mind just turning it on? Cause it's been like a week since I haven't turned it on. That's the only time I'll step my foot in. But other than that, once that favor is done, here's the key, brother. Like, or here's the key, friend. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like the manipulation of saying like, well, there might be potential emergencies in the future. It's like that one fucking boyfriend who got broken up like 10 years ago and just like, oh, I want to know where you live. So that way for emergency, I'll pop up. Like, what the fuck? I have a feeling that Derek just uses OP's place to hang out. Maybe bring his girlfriend in there every now and then. Just, you know, have a little free space that they got going on. But I don't trust homeboy.
I mean, even if he doesn't, it's still like that. It's in the back of your mind. It's like, oh, someone could just come into my house anytime.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just also like the disregard for your concern also is not a good look. Because as soon as you were like, that's actually kind of weird. I don't like that. For him to immediately not be like, oh, my bad. Like, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that weird, but if you think it's weird, this is your place. Like, I should respect that. But for him to be like, you're tripping for emergencies. Then it's kind of like, all right, well, give me the key right now. And then he's like, I'll drop it off another time. And then that doesn't happen. And then you're like, well, I would like it back. Honestly, though, if I were in this situation, I just wouldn't tell him that I changed the lock. I would just continue to be friends until he brings it up. And then I'd be like, haha, motherfucker, what emergency were you thinking of? Trying to fuck? Trying to fuck somebody in my house while I'm not there? Because,
You cheating on your girlfriend?
I think that's probably what it is.
To add to Sean's, I would install some sort of like entry cameras at your house, so that way you can at least know.
Home Alone your house.
Yeah, you know,
booby trapping.
Booby trap the shit.
In.
Yeah, I would just install cameras like like common entryway, so that way you know you can at least know if someone's going in and out of your house.
I think that's actually not a bad idea. Is like leaving them or not telling him they changed them, because then you could catch him in the act of doing it, and it's like. Okay, motherfucker. Like, now I know you're trying to be a weirdo. Whereas before, it's like, yeah, you're probably a weirdo for at least trying to gaslight me into thinking this is not a big deal, and not respecting my, boundaries. But yeah, that would definitely confirm it if you tried to open the door and brought it up later, being like, hey, noticed you changed your locks. How do you know?
How do you know about that?
That's what I would have done, just to see if he would have ever brought it up.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Motherfucker.
And Reddit agreed, said not the asshole. According block 3815 said, oh, I don't trust Derek. He's sly and snaky. I'd be searching your home for nanny cams and making sure he didn't set up any recording devices on your computer or TV to film you.
God damn. I wasn't even thinking any of that.
He's gaslighting you, and instead of taking responsibility, he should have asked first. This is not an apology and a seek forgiveness later scenario. Good on you for changing the locks. He could have easily assaulted you in your sleep, which is like, that's the darkest place it could have gone. But yeah, I would do a sweep of your house with
I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past people if they're willing to go this route to fucking gaslight you, manipulate you to like say all this shit. Who knows what their fucking reasoning could be?
Yeah,
I was optimistic on the fact that this was just a dumb friend. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's like, the probability is high that that's just the case. But this is like, hey, protect yourself. Here's some things that you could worry about just because he's being weird about this.
And they have the means for it. And isn't there like a statistic or something like common crimes happen? It usually is like the perpetrators are usually the people they know. So.
And then I decided, because I was like, this will be a slam dunk, not the asshole. Everyone's going to agree. I decided to check out the controversial ones and just see.
Jesus Christ.
So
You're overreacting.
Icy Swordfish 8023 said, so it's fine for him to have unrestricted access when you're away and need help, but the moment you're back, you don't trust them with your spare key? You can talk boundaries and permission all you want, but how convenient that you trust him when you need something, but stop when you don't. You're fucking weird. You're the asshole, and I hope you lock yourself out someday soon.
You're fucking weird, whoever commented that shit.
It's the friend. It's David.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But it's just like, how do you not see how it's like, it's his place, respect his boundaries, even if you made the key, which is like stepping over a normal boundary.
Yeah.
As soon as he says, hey, I would like that key, you immediately give it to him. How is that defensible in any way that he didn't do that? So, fuck you, Icy Swordfish.
JJ Icefish?
Something about you, girl.
All right, let's get into this one, which is a wild one, and you might need to buckle up for this one, John, because there is a lot of minute details that change how you might feel over this story.
So you're asking me to pay attention.
Yeah, I'm asking, did you take your meds recently?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
Raw dogging it today, baby. All right,
Well,
this is the one story then that I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to give a fuck about the other
I'm
ones.
closing any tabs that I have open, just in case.
Full screen me specifically, even like minimize Sean if you can. I don't know if you can do that.
If Sean makes faces, I'm fucked. I'm done. There it is.
I'm zooming in on that.
Yep.
All right. So this one is posted by OKSpot3558. And the title is, Am I the asshole for asking my mother-in-law for advice on how she dealt with her husband's affair after she said I needed to work on my marriage when her son cheated on me?
Got her ass. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
So
Her son
cheated on you?
yes.
Yes.
So you weren't trying to boom roast. This was a genuine question, it sounds like.
Well, maybe.
Asking for advice on how they navigated
Oh, shit.
getting cheated on.
Everybody sucked?
Okay.
Maybe not OP. I think OP
Sure, I'm
might
the
be
only one
fine.
that needs to lock in.
No, I know who else needs to lock in. I know it's like
What?
All right. So I am currently married to Matthew. He had an affair. I filed for divorce, and his mother came to talk to me and said I need to work on my marriage and not give up so easily. So I asked her how she dealt with her husband's infidelity in their marriage. She started stammering and asking what I was talking about. So I said that 5 years ago, her husband had an affair. If she expects me to work through this, I need advice. How did she deal with her husband having an affair?
With who?
I told her that Matthew had asked me not to talk about it, so I'd kept my mouth shut. She got up and left. From what I've heard, they've had a massive fight. Her husband denied everything. Matthew denied that he knew anything about the affair, much less telling me to act like nothing happened. My mother-in-law is pissed at her husband for cheating and Matthew for keeping her in the dark. For the record, I just wanted her to leave me alone, and I think about my point of view when I made up the affair.
Okay, so I was right and everybody sucks here.
It's like this ship is sinking and I want everyone to go down with
Holy
me.
fucking moly.
So there is more details, but I want to get your initial thoughts on
This
that.
on r/am I the devil? I think that is the most nuclear option I've ever heard of. That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
that's nuclear revenge for. I mean, like, listen, the mother-in-law was being a dick, being like, "You have to work on
Yeah.
your marriage because
Get
my son
back with
cheated
my
on you."
with my cheating son.
But that was crazy.
That's the most
She made
crazy
that
response.
shit up.
On the spot too.
I was thinking how weird. Well, never mind. No, Matthew is her ex. Got it.
Yeah, well, currently
Well,
still her husband, I
current-
think, but
In the
Definitely
process
cheat.
of getting a divorce.
In the process,
Yeah.
filed.
for divorce.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you some more information because it does add to the story a bit more.
Mm.
Some information I guess was relevant that I didn't consider. I only found out about the affair because Matthew gave me chlamydia. I found out about the other affairs while fighting with him, so he had multiple.
Yikes.
My father-in-law said he was golfing with Matthews on Saturdays and that they were talking overnight fishing trips. He did this to help Matthew have an excuse for his absence from home, and he helped Matthew cheat.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ,
blow
what
it
the
up. Blow it up.
Lastly, my mother-in-law came to my home, which she owns and gives us cheap rent while I was packing up my stuff to move out. That's why I let her in. So,
okay, I'm fully on.
I'm gonna go justifiable and correctfully an asshole in the best way possible.
Yeah, I mean, I would go borderline not even the asshole anymore.
Well,
Just
every
fully.
time I say justifiable asshole is basically not the
Not
asshole.
even.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
because what the fucking fuck?
yeah,
The
that's...
parents are in on. Well, at least the dad is in on it.
hmm
Might as well blow his shit up too.
Well, the
Yep.
mother's kind of in on it. Well, not even in on it, but she's enabling it because she's like, yeah, you should
complacent.
forgive him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, which is fucked
Yeah.
up.
Fuck that family, dude. Blow it all up.
This is great. I fucking
And
love it.
wild luck that she believed you over her son.
Yeah, true.
But that shows you the fact that like even cheating, knowing that your son's a fucking cheater, you're like, oh yeah, I can't trust anything he
it
says.
looks like
Right.
the fucking apple doesn't fall far from the tree. If the dad
Yeah.
can help concoct a plan of like giving this fool an alibi.
I am curious. So if she fully believes in the cheating, like the mother-in-law fully believes that father-in-law was cheating, will she file for divorce and eat her own words of you have to work on your marriage?
Mm.
I'm very curious about that.
How the turntables.
Right, exactly.
She's gonna file for divorce for sure.
Now, this was the wildest Reddit comment section I'd ever seen because it was like a John's justifiable asshole where everyone was like, yeah, you're the asshole, but this is hilarious and
Yeah.
deserved or everyone sucks, but like you rightfully so, right? And so there is a bit more information here from OP in this comment thread. So Aromatic Escape commented and said, I'm a little confused. Did father-in-law cheat on mother-in-law? If the father-in-law cheated, you're not the asshole. Mother-in-law shouldn't have raised a cheater and instead taught her son to take accountability for his actions. She honestly should be apologizing for raising a steaming piece of shit. But if father-in-law didn't cheat and you made it up, then you're the asshole. You could have literally said to mother-in-law that rather than blame you and tell you to work harder on your marriage, then her son should have done the same instead of sticking his dick into someone else. Then walked away. You didn't have to ruin another marriage in the process. To which OP responded and said, I did make up the affair to force her to see what she was asking me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then a commenter below that said, so your husband didn't say his father cheated on his mom? You created a grenade and chucked it right into someone else's marriage.
Mm-hmm.
OP says, I did. She couldn't understand how her son made me feel. I wanted her to know before she kept pushing for reconciliation. And then this commenter said, so what the actual fuck did father-in-law do to deserve to be called a cheater when no such thing happened and he will
I don't
now
think
have-
that information was out yet.
No, it wasn't. When no other such thing happened and he will now have to fix his marriage for something he never did. And Opie says, I will tell her the truth, but father-in-law did help Matthew cover up the affair. So she will tell her.
I will say
eventually.
before the update, I was kind of like, everyone sucks, you included.
Right.
But then once I learned about the father helping with the affairs, then it's like, all right, well, then it's fair game.
It's comeuppance,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, he's playing in your face, blow his shit up.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's like, this whole family's fucked me over. I don't give a shit what happens to them.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, you know, fucking mother-in-law is married to a fucking conniving bastard and raised a piece of shit son. So, like,
Yeah.
is she really off the hook in this? Does she not deserve this fucking flame and grenades? I don't
No,
know.
she
This
does.
is-
She does.
Part of me does feel bad for her.
I don't, because she wants to excuse cheating.
Yes, and
But
OP,
part of me is like, if she had been like, I'm just thinking of like probably all the years of her getting fucking played in the face. She has no idea.
Mm.
Or maybe I don't know.
This
I'm
is one of those,
sympathetic.
this is one of those bullshit people just like, oh, honey, he messed up. He's just a man. Forgive him. Fuck
Right.
no.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, fuck that. He
Hell
cheated.
nah. Don't fucking play on the fucking patriarchy bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. So she did deserve that too. And then OP did say she will tell the mother-in-law the truth. So,
After she files.
right.
Let her file first.
Let her file. I want to see this shit.
All right. Let's move on to the next one, which may hit a little close to home. This
Uh-oh.
one's posted by Proud to Have Been Banned. And the title is, Am I the Asshole for Quitting My Main Job to Invest in My Podcasting Career?
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Is this a cautionary tale to me before?
Yeah, Sean, once you quit, it's all downhill.
It's all downhill.
I think you would be like if you have a family and you didn't discuss this with your partner beforehand.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're married with kids, you got other people to think about. If you're single, fuck it, who cares? Now's the time to do stuff like that. But
That's true.
yeah, if you're married with kids and there are responsibilities, it's harder to make that jump.
So I'm not going to get into my beliefs, but I started a podcast to raise awareness of something serious a few years ago.
The male loneliness epidemic.
You guys aren't far off.
Oh my god.
But it's slightly
What
different.
it takes to be a real man.
What is a real man nowadays,
So in brackets, UFO sightings, anti-gravity, the massive increase in sightings, that kind of thing. And I finally started to get views. 2 weeks ago, I quit my job. It was okay, but I don't get along with a few close-minded colleagues who, in my experience, are willfully ignorant of the dangers. Since then, I've given it all and my podcasting every day, and I've seen growth. Most importantly, though, this is what I believe, and I feel it's my purpose in life. My wife is unhappy, to say the least. She thinks this is a really dumb decision and that I'm being selfish by putting my beliefs over our income, but she works too. My old job was relatively simple, customer complaints and returns, and is going to be automated eventually. True, passionate journalism is rare. Jeez. Sorry.
That's tough.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Because that's like, well, I mean, no, it is funny because it's like, that is one of the first things. I mean, have you read a real article? It's all just clickbait.
It's all AI
headline
slop.
and then AI slop in the actual article. So it's like, buddy, I hate to tell you, unfortunately, that is also happening to
I also
journalism.
Genuinely didn't mean to laugh in that moment. I try to be read through it as much as I can. That one caught me. Sorry.
It's hard to look at the aliens guy and be like, yeah, that's journalism.
True journalism.
I will say that. No disrespect to any believers out there. I'm with you. I do think there are aliens. There's just, what are the chances, that we're the only ones? But
the fucking Shrek song is just playing in my head right now.
Shrek?
When I saw her face.
Oh, believer?
A believer.
I'm a believer.
I'm trying to fucking link the fucking.
This is on me because I did ask him just to focus on that one story.
Yeah, he's done for the rest of
I'm
that
done.
episode.
My fucking
We have a
brain
whole
power-
other episode to record after this too. It's over.
So true passionate journalism is rare, and I'm just going to say it. With what's coming, it's important people show the truth because I fully believe we will witness a planet-altering incident in our lifetime.
Damn, he is over the edge.
Yep. Truthfully, am I making money now? No, not really.
Ooh.
But could I? Yes. I'm estimating if I grow at this rate, I can monetize within 2 months. UAP research is a growing field, and I see myself as establishing myself in the field. If things don't work out in 2 months, I've told her I've gone back to my old job. She thinks this is too long. So am I the asshole for quitting my main job to invest in my podcasting career?
Yeah. I mean, like what John said, you didn't, get the cosign by your wife. I will say this, big ups on you for being like, if I don't see improvement in 2 months, I will go back. Part of me doesn't believe you, but but kudos on having that caveat. Yeah.
They're suppressing my views.
I just feel like hard to quit a day job when you're not yet. And I'm not, there are thousands of people that get successful, they quit everything and solely focus on it. But I would say I feel like most of those people are single at the time, hard with a wife. You didn't mention kids, so thankfully that's hopefully not a thing. But it is hard to just go ahead, because when you're married, that is like a life-altering decision.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like let's both be on board before I do this, because it feels real shitty when, taken by surprise by this type of thing.
I was kind of like this in the beginning too. Like when I had the opportunity to leave full time, like, my day job, I had to ask like Juliet a bunch of times. I had presented like, we're like a PowerPoint couple. So we like
which
to
is
present.
efficient. It's efficient.
We like to present stuff to each other. And, I was just like, hey, this is what's kind of in a pipeline. This is what I have in savings. Like, I'm not going to touch anything. Like, nothing's going to change in terms of like, what I can contribute to the house. Yeah. So none of that. And she didn't even let me finish. She was just like, hey, I've seen you fucking trying to balance both things. Like, you work 10 to 11 hours a day back then. Like, go ahead. Like, we're going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the best decision I made. Is this going to be forever? Who knows? But she gave me the go signal, and I told her, I was like, the moment we start falling behind, which thankfully none of that is happening. The moment you feel like I should, pick up some more slack, please just say the word and I will immediately do it. So, But she's like, hey, we're good. Keep pursuing what you're pursuing. And I was like, thank you. That was such a freeing thing. But I had to get her approval first before even considering that jump.
Yeah. I mean, mine was a little different because it's not like I quit a job. I got laid off. And so I fell into this and was like, hey, I definitely didn't make a living wage the first year when we were doing this full time. But it was like, I was applying to jobs, but it was like during the big layoffs after COVID and stuff. So I was in tech space. So it was like nothing was coming back my way. So luckily I had this to fall back on. And that's a different scenario. I would have, if I needed to, I would have taken a, part-time job here or there if I needed to. But we were fine. We had enough savings. I think we stayed same bills wise. So it's not like it was affecting me or my partner. And we talked about it all the time. So that's what you got to do. You got to communicate, respect your partner's opinion. And if Sienna was like, hey, listen, whatever, like bills have gone up, I need you to take a second job, I would have done that. I would have done that in a heartbeat because that's like, I respect her. I respect her, what she's putting into the relationship. And if I'm not coming in with that same energy, then why is she with me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this guy's an asshole for sure.
Dude,
for just dropping at on his own accord.
Like halfway through last year, I applied to like a few part-time jobs. Juliet found out. She was like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. Like, we're good. Just hang out with the dogs.
So Swimming Tech commented and said, I don't care about what your new job is. You're the asshole for making her responsible for the bills for 2 months without anything to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trash Gouda says, you're the asshole. I won't even touch the UFO stuff, but your wife is right. It's incredibly selfish to just quit your job without having any additional income and expect her to just bear the burden without a proper conversation, plan, or income. And then this is the first time I have ever seen this. And OP commented and gave himself a yay or nay on the asshole scenario. And he said, no assholes here. People need to wake up to what's coming. The audacity.
Why post then?
I don't know. This guy's so far up his own ass.
It's like everyone in the world is conspiring against me.
They're all aliens. Come on.
Like, if you're so sure that there's a planet-altering thing right now, why even worry about money?
True. I mean, he's not.
Well, he's like, well, I'll make money soon in 2 months,
make it big.
maybe.
It's like, damn, do you think I'm the asshole? Fuck, like and subscribe for more.
I'm surprised he didn't drop the podcast name, actually.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably low-key watch like the first 30 seconds, be like, what the fuck is this guy on?
I gotta hear what this guy sounds like.
And I'll just comment, no assholes here.
This guy's speaking truth to power.
Fuck.
All right, last one here. Posted on Best of Redditor updates. I saved the juicy one for last, and then we'll move on to the Patreon, where we do 2 more bonus stories.
Gee.
This one is posted by Lucky Number Slevin, and the title is, am I the asshole for picking up lunch since my manager tried to force me to go to a restaurant that I will not support?
Are you like an intern? Why are you picking up lunch for everybody?
Maybe just picking up lunch for themselves.
Could
not
be.
going to the outing.
Oh, it's those mandatory fun, huh? Okay.
Yeah, sounds like mandatory fun. but you're like, I'd rather not. And then it sounds like they're getting mad.
Okay.
I would say not the asshole. They can't force you to go support something you don't want to support, I think.
But Sean, it's a good opportunity for networking, Sean.
I don't give a shit.
Sean's like, I don't give a fuck about networking. I go home. I eat lunch in my car, actually.
I eat my lunch in my car, I take a nap, and then I go back in.
All right. So I currently work in an office of 14 people. Since I mainly work with clients in different time zones, I come into the office a bit later than everyone else. Their office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and I am 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Because of that, I started to pick up lunch for some of my coworkers on my way to work. What started off as a nice thing for 1 to 2 people turned into most of the office giving me their orders.
Hell no.
Fuck that. Y'all pay me extra shit. If not, then you got me fucked up.
Well, you'll like rule number 3 then, John, because I had 3 rules. Number 1, only 1 restaurant a day. All orders had to come from that same location.
Okay.
Number 2, I would not go to 2 restaurants, specifically 2 restaurants out of moral principles. They are forbidden restaurants and no orders from them will be accepted. Number 3, your order will be rounded up to the nearest dollar plus $1. So if your order was $7.28, it would be $9 for me to pick it up. It's still way cheaper than any other service out there, and it's cash on lunch delivery or prepaid for the week will be accepted. So they're making a little bit.
A good person, because I would have been like more than $1 on top. I'm finding some kind of percentage. What's stopping somebody from getting a $30 lunch and be like, well, I get a dollar added on top of that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, what does Uber charge? Slightly under that is what I'm charging. So for the most part, I had no trouble with these rules, except for one coworker who we'll call Dave and the vice president. They both would want me to go to one of the restaurants that I would not go to. Every week, I would explain that I do not buy from that company. Every week, they would try to get me to go there. Now, this drama started on Friday. After I came in and gave everyone their orders, I was called into the office with the vice president and told that I'm bullying and excluding Dave from my little lunch club and must include him in it by going to the forbidden restaurant. I told them I would solve the problem, but I explained that Saturday's orders were already in, and Monday is when the change would happen. So on Saturday, I dropped off all the orders, and then I canceled the lunch club in a company-wide email. Stating,
one's excluded. Now I'm excluding everybody.
Now we're not doing it anymore. Stating the facts that I am being forced to add forbidden restaurant by vice president to my pickups, and I cannot, under my moral and religious fiber, support the forbidden restaurant. So effective immediately, the lunch club is disbanded. And Monday, everyone is on their own with their lunch orders. I will refund any money that is left if the orders were prepaid, and to see me Monday to get your money. Well, half the office supported my decision, and the other half is pissed off at me for stopping the service. It was a huge time saver and pretty cheap since I picked up the orders on my way to work for them. I never really made a lot of money off this. It maybe covered my daily lunch at best, like $15 to $16 a day. So am I the asshole?
No.
Hell no.
What the fuck is a vice president getting involved in some fucking favor that they're doing for everyone else?
Right.
I don't know if I heard this right, Josh. Is the vice president also placing an order?
He wants
for the
to place
forbidden
an order.
restaurant.
You motherfucker, you're a vice president. You know how much money you probably fucking make? Why don't you and your little buddy Dave go get your own goddamn food, put it in your fucking company card? As a matter of fact, VP, use your goddamn corporate card and order lunch for everybody else and give OP a bigger stipend. Or if they don't want to go to the forbidden restaurant, go do your own goddamn thing, you stupid piece of shit.
I love corporate stories where John just gets irate. What's your take, Sean? I assume it's similar.
Yeah, pretty much the same. It's just like, all right, well, you're letting this guy is doing everyone a fucking solid. He has a few rules. Dave wants to constantly break the rules. He's not getting bullied if he chose a restaurant that literally any other restaurant besides a couple sounds like. Then yeah, I'll pick his restaurant. But he keeps trying to pick one of the 2 restaurants in town that I will not support. Again, literally any other restaurant is fine. So it's like, I'm not bullying, but also if that's what you want to do, I'm low-key inconveniencing myself to do this for everybody else. So if you're going to start putting rules on top of my rules, I'm not doing shit anymore.
Mhm.
So
This is why we can't have nice things. David and VP ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
way to go, Dave.
Which is unfortunate.
Dumb bitch.
Reddit team, not the asshole. And commenter said, not the asshole. Picking up their lunch isn't your job. You were doing it as a courtesy. They can use a delivery service since they can't respect your rules. And OP's commented and said, yes, starting Monday, they can order from whomever they want and pay for it. Another commenter said, not the asshole. Would you reinstate picking up lunches if they apologized and agreed to stop asking about the forbidden restaurants? To which OP responded and said, probably not, as a few others have pointed out, some pretty bad liability that may come my way if I continue. Since I'm transporting food, anything that happens to it, or if someone accidentally gets something that may trigger an allergy, the blame could be put on me. So that's something I didn't even think about, but especially since you're taking money for it.
True.
And then there is an update a week later. So some details first. I was hired mainly due to the fact that I am bilingual with the client's main language and know the business. So to fire me, you would need 2 people to replace me. And as many of you have guessed, one of the forbidden restaurants is Chick-fil-A, which I've never been to a Chick-fil-A.
It's mid.
Yeah, it's fine. You can go to Raising Cane's.
Is it
Better.
That's mid too.
I mean, where do you go for chicken fingers?
I don't really get chicken.
Well, then if you want fucking chicken fingers, you go to Cane's. I don't know what else to tell you.
It's mid.
Some people, all right, if you get chicken, where do you want to go?
What? I go to... Oh, you talking to me?
Like, yeah, chicken
I'll go
nuggets or...
No, I go to somewhere fucking local. Like
We do
fucking
Popeyes here, like
Oh,
franchise
yes.
wise.
I don't know if anyone just... Yeah, I'm talking about franchise. Of course, if there's a mom and pop chicken
I'm
finger
going
place.
Popeyes. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I'm
go to
going there.
Popeyes, to be honest.
Popeyes is good. Usually.
Popeyes is good. Out of all the fried chicken places, Popeyes is good. But sometimes I just want a cane sauce.
Cane sauce sucks.
Cane sauce sucks? You're wild.
Cane sauce sucks, bro.
That shit actively gives me diarrhea. I drink 2 of them. I don't
Holy
give a shit. That shit is good.
That's crazy.
And I won't take any other further statement. There's no stronger statement than that.
As someone who does the same thing with craft dinner, I understand. It's like,
Yeah.
this is terrible for me, but I need it.
It's not a fucking Michelin star. I'll fucking down a bucket of cane sauce. I don't give a shit. And are you asking me, do I know that it's fucking probably ketchup and mustard and all my
It's definitely
forbidden
ketchup and
sauces?
mustard.
I I don't care. It's good.
Just don't
Like I
tell me
said,
what's in
when
it.
it's all mixed together, it's fine. Straight ketchup, hideous. Cane sauce, I'll bathe in it.
Trash.
That's for the $1,000 tier. So they continue on and said, I emailed and spoke with the owner of the company. I'm basically in the clear. For those worried about any potential raises or promotions being stopped by the vice president, and in brackets, who is really just a glorified office manager who makes us call him a vice president, which is insane.
Crazy, Dwight.
But for anyone worried, that will not be an issue. I will not be getting any promotions as there's not anything in the immediate future, but I did get a raise out of this. So,
Oh, out of stopping it,
I don't know. It sounds
or
like
out of doing it.
they don't go into detail about the promotion or the raise part of this, but
Maybe they fucking went to HR just to be like, you see, this fucker is like threatening me and making me, harassing me, him and Dave. Like, if y'all don't tell this fool to shut the fuck up, I'm gonna sue you guys.
yeah, I mean, maybe that could have been what it was.
Maybe that's hush money that they gave him.
And then OP goes to list what happens during the next week in detail. So on Monday, I was called into a meeting with the VP and myself only. He told me that this was not what he meant and I need to sort something out by the end of the day or there will be consequences.
Suck my fucking ass, bro.
I called and emailed the owner about this. Refunds were given out. And at this point, I'm not holding anyone's money. My lunch was famous fresh burger, which I ate at my desk. On Tuesday, I had a meeting with the VP and the owner. The owner made it very clear to the VP that I am to be left alone and I am allowed to continue my lunch club as I want if I want to. I made it clear that I will no longer be willing to do so. I had Taco Bell, not my best choice. Wednesday, business as normal. I ate a fresh grilled chicken sandwich and fries from Zaxby's. I just love that every day they're like, here's what I had for lunch. But
The food log. I guess you can go to Zaxby's for chicken fingers. I don't have one next to me.
Okay. Thursday, most of my coworkers that were originally pissed off at me for stopping the service asked me if I could start it up again. I said no, too much risk with the VP and Dave. I brought in a bacon cheeseburger plus nuggets and fries, $5 special, and a small Frosty from Wendy's.
Oh, I knew that was Wendy's. It's not 4 for 4 anymore. Goddamn. Inflation, man.
Friday, Dave greeted me at the entrance and called me several very racial names and knocked my Arby's out of my hand.
I mean, that's deservable. Arby's is a fucking drug front. So it's kind of a favor that Dave did for you.
Dave, I don't know if that was a favor.
I mean, outside of the whole racial shit that they said, but knocking the
I can
Arby's out of your head.
Racism.
But Arby's? Eating Arby's? It's just a drug front, baby.
I have had the curly fries from there, and
the curly fries is good.
While they are good, I'm kind of just like, they taste exactly the same as Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So he knocked the Arby's out of my hand, kicked it, and left the building. He was met with the police and the owner and terminated when he came back from lunch. I am now allowed to work from home again with bi-weekly office meetings. Saturday, I spent most of the day getting my home office set up again, and I had a can of instant potato cheddar and bacon soup for lunch. And that is the update.
Committed to the lunch order every day. It's crazy.
Yeah. That was a crazy one because I got to Friday and I was like, oh, nothing crazy's happening. And then it was like, holy shit, that escalated.
So I wonder if everyone was treating Dave poorly after ruining the lunch club.
But,
I mean, deservingly so.
His own fault.
Deservingly so, for sure. Yeah, his own fault for, again, requesting one of 2 restaurants that are no-go. So I wonder if he's like, this guy's ruining my life. Because I'm like, why would he be this upset to go full racist and knock your shit out of your hand? It's crazy.
And it's like, if you are getting bullied, go to fucking HR and tell them, take it out on someone else. Like, what the fuck?
Talk to your assistant to the vice president, friend.
Yeah. Like, maybe he'll help you.
I think Dave is the assistant to the vice president, who is not really a vice president.
No, the vice president Dave is the assistant to the assistant of the vice president.
Dave is basically Andy in season, 5, 4. He's like Dwight's shadow.
Andy fucking sucks. That guy's terrible.
He grows on you.
The best thing he ever did was his last line, probably.
Well, maybe. Most of them suck, to be fair.
That is true.
They're all kind of terrible. But that is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. If you really like what we do, hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network, where you get 2 bonus stories. And I will say the last one is
unhinged.
Ridiculous. It's insane.
Gets cheesy.
It does get cheesy. Hell yeah, Sean.
I hate my life.
But boys, is there anything you want to shout out before we close out this episode?
RedOnWikiShop.com. I think Giant merch should be on there now.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Anything from you, John?
Yes. 50% of those profits will go to, I believe, Feeding America.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You might want to confirm that before saying.
No, my shit was loading because I had it written. It is. It is it is gonna go to Feeding America.
See, I thought your brain was loading and it's happening.
That too.
All right. Well, thank you, John and Sean, for coming on and giving your takes today. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Get therapy.